What's going on, guys? It's Football Recaps, and today I'm back with another Carolina Panthers video, and today I'm going to be asking you guys a question as a Carolina Panthers fan with the 6th pick in the first round of the NFL Draft, which is only 7 weeks away. It is crazy to even think about that the NFL Draft is almost or just 7 weeks away from us potentially picking the franchise quarterback for this year, which, in my opinion, the Panthers should have done that last year, and they were dumb not to. Yes, J.C. Horn is still a great pick, but I still am skeptical of corners being drafted, but he is a generational corner, and of course, we had Sam Darnold, who that was probably the dumbest trade ever in the history of the NFL, just in anything, because like the Jets literally got our 2nd round pick and our 4th round pick as well, and it was just awful. Like the 3 games Sam Darnold played fantastic. I mean, they barely beat the Jets, for crying out loud. That's how terrible the Panthers are realistically. So the fans are in an uproar, or they're in a division, because some fans, they want Kenny Pickett to be their starting quarterback, and there's other fans inside the Carolina Panthers fan base that loves Malik Willis. And also, Malik Willis has also played in, of course, Cam Newton's 7-on-7 camp. And, of course, a lot of fans want Malik Willis because he's played under Cam Newton, and he could be like the next Cam Newton for the Carolina Panthers type of way. Others want Kenny Pickett, but the only problem people have with Kenny Pickett is it took him literally his last year of the college football to go off. Like, he literally went off his 5th year as a senior, even though he technically graduated last year, but he had a COVID year this year. So we're going to go through the stats, and then I'm going to see what you guys think in the comment section. So please, by all means, comment below who would you want, or also if the Panthers should trade back and then potentially get an offensive lineman and then get Carson Strong or whoever, a quarterback late in the NFL draft. So first, we're going to go with Malik Willis. Malik played at Auburn for 2 years, and he transferred out. And so, yeah. Oh, that's his rushing. My bad. So this is college stats. He went to Auburn for 2 years, transferred, played under Hugh Freeze, and he just popped off with Liberty. Though he didn't get any 3,000 passing yards, but though he was really, really dirty or just nasty in the running game as well. And I think he could be a really good quarterback in the NFL this year. And so, yeah, he had like 20 touchdowns starting with Liberty, and he had 27 this year. Struggled at the end, but I think he's going to be okay. And he was a former 4-star recruit, then going to Auburn and then transferring out. And so, I mean, that's pretty good for a quarterback that has 60% completion percentage. So, I mean, he almost had 3,000 yards senior year. I think they lost a few games at the end, but his QBR rating was pretty good, 155 to 151. I think that's what it is. Or pass efficiency. So yeah, I mean, it's still pretty good as a player transferring out under Hugh Freeze. And then of course the running game, that's where he was like most dominant, was his running ability, because he almost had 1,000 yards his junior season, and of course and had 14 touchdowns. And, of course, had 13 touchdowns. I don't know why does it say junior? Oh, I guess because he's a redshirt or something like that. And he could potentially come back. No, that's not going to be a senior. But anyways, yeah, he had 13 touchdowns again this year. He averaged about 4.5 yards this year. And, of course, 6.7 the year before. I mean, he was a dual-threat quarterback, and I think he's going to be really good in the NFL as well. Also, Kenny Pickett, I think he's still a good quarterback, but the guy kind of struggled last or 2020 season. But like the only problem is he literally stayed the same with 12 touchdowns, 13 touchdowns, 13 touchdowns. So that's like, and then all of a sudden he popped off 42 passing touchdowns. I mean, that was incredible. It took him literally 4 years to finally pop off, and came back and of course dominated in potentially the first pick or the first quarterback taken in the NFL draft this year. And let's see what his rushing. His rushing is is pretty good for a quarterback like him. He's more of like a pocket passer type quarterback, in my opinion. But he's still running. He can run. He's good. 2020 he had 8 touchdowns. This year he had 5 touchdowns. It was pretty good. And of course, the famous fake slide versus Wake Forest in the ACC championship, which is kind of crazy that they basically made that rule where you can't do that anymore. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Who would you rather take in the NFL draft? Would you want Malik Willis from Liberty, who played in a Group of 5 conference, but he's a dual threat quarterback, or would you want Kenny Pickett, who has whose hands are small and he has 2 gloves and he can't handle the football well? I mean, it doesn't really matter because Joe Burrow literally is dominating in the NFL. So yeah, let me know what you guys think. Please comment below. Who would you rather take, or would you rather trade back in the NFL draft for the Carolina Panthers? And yeah, in my opinion, we should have taken a quarterback last year, either Trey Lance or Justin Fields. But of course, we lost to Washington, and then now they basically screwed themselves. So yeah, keep pounding. Y'all have a great day, and see you guys later. Football recaps here, and peace out.